Hello. Namaste. Okay, so I'm going to talk about what is Samadhi consciousness. So many people think that you have to experience Satori before you understand your true nature and enlightenment, before you become enlightened. This is backwards. First, you have to understand and transcend language. So you have to understand the me who is searching for the other. Those three components are the illusion, okay? If you get rid of all of that, you've transcended language. There is more to the journey of awakening, but this is a very important first step to understanding experientially the non-dual nature of reality. So here's the thing. Once you accept that as yourself, you say, okay, I am that. Boom. You transcend language. And you find yourself still here in the world wondering, well, what now? What do I do? This is important. And you will sink into your own self. And you may or may not experience Satori, which, if you do, will just be a single moment, and that moment will come and go. Everything is coming and going. The experience will happen, and then it will go. So you're not looking for what comes and goes. You are trying to discover who witnesses everything, experiences as they come and go. So what you see in the moment of Satori is Samadhi consciousness. What you see in that single moment is that all moments, all of time, all eternity, all places, all locations, all beings, everything is the one true self, which is your own absolute consciousness. So it's described as a net of diamonds where every being is a reflection of the totality of all other diamonds that ever existed. Every moment, this moment especially, is it's perfect Samadhi. This moment is perfect Samadhi, the here now. So you will start to see that whatever is happening, wherever you are, it is all an expression of the Supreme Absolute Truth. And this is when you start to come into Samadhi consciousness. You start to transcend time and space. It means you start to experience yourself at all times and places in all of eternity, all of creation. You are the transcendental Christ consciousness who once said, "Lift up a stone and you will find me there. If you do it to the least of my people, you do it to me. Drink of my cup and I myself will become you." Okay, these are what Jesus the Christ has told us. And if anybody is living in Samadhi consciousness, it was Jesus the Christ. So it's not about searching for the future. It's about accepting, coming to terms that you are that already. And that is the crucifixion. You will start to come home to yourself. And this is the most important thing. You recognize that you are that eternal life. And that eternal life is the only consciousness. There is only one. So, if there is only one, and it is in all places at all times, omnipresent and omniscient and all-knowing and just perfect in every single way, if you know that, then you will slowly begin to experience that, and your life will become, instead of having spots of synchronicity here and there telling you you're on the right journey, your entire life will become a synchronicity itself. You will see that all of creation is synchronicity. This is Samadhi consciousness. All of existence, everything that exists perfectly in this net of diamonds, which is the transcendence of space and time, and its total freedom and its surrender to the Tao, to the universe, to the natural synchronicity of life. And this is why people who believe that the me exists are always searching to get something to please the me. The me is always in the way. They're always trying to create different things. They're always doing random ass things to ease the me. The me has to die in your own self, in the heart of God, the Absolute. The separate self dies into union consciousness, which is Samadhi, and then you live and you are free to create things in the here now. You can create anything that you want. But nothing is required of you here now. In this here now moment, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Nothing is required to happen. You're not required to create anything. There's just this knowing of who you are, knowing of the universal consciousness. The more that you know about the universal consciousness, the less that there is a me here in the way of it, and the more you relax into the natural flow of life. And this is how you slowly come into Samadhi consciousness, by realizing that you are always there. Namaste.